What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Bedfords. We are going to the beach today. We have not been in a couple years, I think. At least 2 years. I think it's been 2 years. Going with my family, my mom, dad, sister, and my brother and his wife and 3 boys. So we got a house for a week down there. Pretty excited. I was out fishing this morning and did not catch anything, but it was a lovely morning and I got something on film that I have never ever seen. So I'll back up before I show you. I know that there are striped bass in the river. I've seen them, well, I've seen what I'm pretty sure of them out in the middle of the river while I'm fishing for bass, you know, up on the docks and stuff. Because they make a lot of noise when they're hitting, and they're coming up and attacking bait fish or whatever they're hitting up on the surface, you know, out in where it's 20-30 foot deep, where they like to hang out. I see them almost every time I'm out there, but this morning I was very sad that I did not have my striper gear because they were going nuts. I'm gonna roll a clip here of what I managed to get on film while I was trying to catch them. Did not have any of my striper gear, so I was throwing, I had a big whopper plopper and a few other things that I was vainly trying to throw and see if something would bite, because they were, well, I'll let you watch. It was pretty incredible. So yeah, that was a pretty amazing thing to see, and I'm really bummed that I did not catch anything. It was a perfect day. For striper in general, they don't like the sun very much, so mornings or early morning, late afternoon, evening are, you know, generally speaking, good times fishing anyway, but particularly for striper, overcast, which is, I mean, it still is. The sun hasn't come out at all today, and it's almost 1 o'clock, I think. Just absolutely perfect conditions for striper fishing, and I didn't have stuff to do it, so that will be the last time this boat ever leaves my house without at least one rod rigged up with some sort of striper lure on it. Yeah, I was pretty bummed I couldn't hook up with one, but that's okay. So I'm gonna get a few things out of the boat. Like I said, we're going to the beach. I got some saltwater tackle the last couple weeks to do some surf fishing. Not taking either of the boats down there because aluminum and salt water don't mix very well. I mean, you can do it, but you have to clean them really thoroughly afterwards, and I don't feel like doing that. Plus, it's about being with family and hanging out and not taking the time to try to do all that would be involved in actually taking a boat out and everything. So I'm not gonna fool with that. But I did get some new rods, which I'll show you in a minute when I go inside the shop and pull some stuff out of there. But now I've just gotta pull a few things off this boat, a couple rods and some tackle and whatnot out of here, and we're gonna start packing. It's gonna be a nice day to drive to the beach. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go over all the saltwater stuff I've got real quick. I'll go into more detail if and when I catch something on a particular thing, you know, with the beach, but go do a quick overview real quick. Oh, also one of the other cool things that I did, that I've been wanting to do for a while, and this is not the final version of it, but when my grandfather passed away a few years ago, I was able to get a bunch of his tackle. The rod that I'm always throwing a buzzbait on, I've caught quite a few fish on that this year. That's one of his rod and reels that I really like, because it throws a buzzbait really well. But I've got several rods and a bunch, like so much tackle. A lot of it I still keep on the boat and still use. Some of it was really old and in bad shape. So I've been hanging on to a while. I didn't throw anything away, even the really old, rusted, just kind of basically useless stuff that he'd had for years and, you know, hadn't used in a long time. So I finally got it set up in a temporary display piece. Got this whole wall full of all almost all his old stuff, or almost all of this is his old stuff. Got a couple things here that are mine. This is, yeah, I see. Hey, go play. Go play. The only thing on this wall that is not his is this little doohickey here, which is something I got at Walmart years and years ago, and it is actually, that is actually the only lure that I have ever caught fish on saltwater. Geez, probably 3-4 years ago at the beach. I threw that and caught, I don't even know what I caught, but I caught something on it. Just something real little, 6-7 inches maybe. It's not big. And then this is the whopper flopper that I caught my PB on earlier this year. That big old 9 3/4 pound largemouth, that I'm gonna eventually do a lot cooler thing with. But yeah, sort of spaced it all out. He's got so much old, he's got so many old, like some of these are still probably usable, like this one is probably. I might take that one off and use it at some point. Just need to replace that rear treble hook. Some of them are usable, I just don't use them anymore. A lot of them are too old though. Like all these old jigs, these bucktail jigs and stuff that are just, the skirts on them are just in real bad shape, and all these, so he's got all these old spoons, a bunch of old spoons, some really old spinner baits that the skirts are like dry rotted on, and then he's got all these little beetle spins and other things like that. Ton of these little things. A couple of really old frogs. Just a lot of really cool stuff. I'm probably going to do a little more permanent display with them at some point, but I thought it would be a fun way to dress up the little area right there in my workbench. Something I'd see every day, and yeah, just got that set up. Anyway, back to the saltwater stuff. This is one of my bass rods, a 7-foot spinning rod that I'm going to take, and mostly for my wife to be able to use, because I got this beast yesterday. This is a Penn Fierce 3 to 7 foot medium heavy with a 6,000 series reel on it. This reel is enormous. Let's do the side-by-side comparison of the one that I use for bass fishing typically, and I think this is a 1,000. I'm not sure, but I think this is a 1,000. So you can see the size difference, and it really doesn't even show up on camera how much bigger that red one is. Quite a bit bigger. And so that was kind of a last minute buy yesterday. I had already ordered this one. This is a Penn Fierce 3 spinning combo, so it's a Fierce 3 reel as well as the rod. I got a nicer reel on Amazon a week or two ago. This is the Battle 2, about $100 reel, and I got this, and I might have gone a little overkill. I'm not going to break it out yet. We'll break it out when we get there, but inside this bag is a 12-foot monster surf rod. So yeah, got some, we upsized a little bit for going in saltwater. This for sure, I'm gonna keep this thing on the boat from now on for targeting striper, because if I had had this morning, and if I had that tackle box or that tackle box, I think this morning's fishing trip might have ended a little bit differently. We probably would have been able to hook into a striper if I had that bigger rod, which is able to throw much farther. I was trying to use a 7-foot casting rod that doesn't have near the backbone that one does. Trying to throw non-striper baits out there. But anyway, I have spent way too much time talking about all this fishing stuff. Some of you probably don't care, and if you watched all the way through this not caring, then I appreciate it. I appreciate it either way. But I will go ahead and say that I have no idea how this week is going to turn out content wise, we're gonna be there planning to be there for a week, assuming we don't come home early. We've come home early the last 2 beach trips because of young children that were sick or not doing well, sleeping in a different room than the room they were used to. So I have no idea how this is gonna go. There's probably gonna be days where I just film, and I mean, I'll be surfing, I'll be fishing, we'll be doing all sorts of different stuff, and there may be days where I don't have an intro and an outro to every video, so bear with me on that, because I just have no idea how it's gonna go. And I'm not gonna try to like set out with a goal of, you know, 1 video per day, because I might film hours in a day and not catch anything or not get any good waves, and it just be useless. So kind of how it is when I go fishing. Sometimes I film a lot for fishing trips when I don't catch anything, and I don't edit and upload videos of me not catching anything, because nobody wants to see that. Well, hence why I just had a clip from this morning, because I fished for 6 hours and didn't catch anything. So seeing that striper jump like that was pretty freaking sweet, but yeah, kind of a bust as far as the video goes. So hopefully you guys still enjoy the content that we do. I know it's kind of all over the place. I feel like I don't follow the I'm not like a lot of other vloggers probably that actually have a goal and for a video, because especially if it's anything fishing related, half the time it ends up being a bust when I don't catch anything. So if it's something specific around the house, then there's usually a little bit more of a game plan before we start filming. But I appreciate everyone who watches, even if it's only friends and family and that's it. I don't know. It's still fun. I enjoy filming. I enjoy making videos. It's fun. I've got a lot to catch up on once we get back from the beach. My old laptop doesn't run the editing software very well. I may try to do some editing while we're there, but probably won't work out very well. So all that to say that I am going to stop talking and turn the camera off, and we're going to start packing and get ready to go soon. So we'll see you guys back probably on the road, if not sooner. All right, truck is all loaded up. Yes, I know this is a really ghetto ass skateboard. I paid $50 for it like, I don't know, 15 years ago. Hey, hot stuff.
What are you talking about?
Oh, my ghetto ass skateboard that I paid 50 bucks for.
Skateboard.
I mean, did I say skate? I might have said skateboard a second ago. Surfboard. But anyway, we are all loaded up. Just need to get the people in the truck, and we are out. All right, it is about 10:30. We are finally here. It took us a little while to get going, and by the time we started, it got dark about an hour into the drive. So about right at a 3-hour drive. But we are here. You might be able to hear. You probably can't hear the surf of the wind, but it is windy. It is late. We are here safely, and I will see you guys in the morning. You guys getting out sunscreened up for the beach?
Don't act like everything's happy.
Children keep running away.
No, you told me that they were right with you.
No, I never said a word. I just walked out the house. They were with you.
I said, do you have the girls? You said, no, they were right here.
No, I said they were with you. I said I left them with you.
Long story short, I thought they had drowned in the ocean. I could not find them. And I was freaking out.
They have a tendency to just go running off wherever they want to. We are getting all sunscreened up and ready to go head out on the beach. Whoa. Look at the water. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's supposed to be rough for the first few days. Come on, baby girl. Yeah. Whoa! What do you think? Look at all that water. It's 80 degrees.
So rough. Oh my gosh.
It'll get better. It's supposed to get the second half of the week supposed to be better.
Surf? Isn't this primo surf?
Yeah, maybe. It will be hard to get out, but I might try.
I'm glad it's rough because it gives me an excuse to be like, you can't go out. You can't go out. Believe it or not, I used to go out like and get knocked over.
Yeah, back when you were fun.
Before I had kids.
It's really good. It's fine once you get used to it. Last night the water said it was 80 degrees. It's nice. All right, we had fun. I didn't film any. We went down to the water. We played a couple different times. I watched a football game.
I went down a couple different times.
Yeah, well, we all went down this morning. I just didn't. Well, I did take the camera, but I didn't film. We couldn't get in the water. They put the no swimming flags up right after we got down there, basically. Surf was pretty rough today. You can probably see that. Should get better later in the week.
The kids got like their toes bleeding.
Yeah, we just couldn't like go far out. But we are.
Nobody wants to go. I don't want to go far out anyway.
No, I do. I wanted to surf, but oh well. But we are on our way to a store. The kite store. We're gonna get a kite and some fudge. There's also a fudge shop at the store. There's also a big tower you can climb up in and look out over the sand dunes, the big park across the street, and it is right at sunset and it looks pretty incredible. So we're gonna be there in like 3 minutes, and I'm gonna run up the tower and should be able to get a good view of the sunset real quick before it goes down. So I'll see you there.
Wow! Look, so big.
So pretty, wow. Pretty colors.
Yeah. Wow.
Going to mom. Oh yeah. Let's open these stairs. Whee. Oh. So many stairs! So many stairs!
Here, babe. Oh, it's tiny up here. Give me, baby.
Oh man, we're like 5 minutes too late.
Taylor. Wait. Here's beautiful. Sand. Oh, we should cover her name.
I want a kite.
We're gonna get a kite.
We're so high.
I know.
You can feel the platform shaking in the wind. So that's the sound side. And there's the ocean. And it is still pretty rough. No, the house we're in is way down there. It's the water.
Ice cream.
Yeah, just a minute. Hey, look, there's Aunt Brittany way down there. There's Aunt Brittany way down there.
I see you.
Hang on.
Brittany! Hey, we're up here.
Okay, let's go find Aunt Brittany.
Let's go get her.
Let's go get her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at the planet.
Those are globes, dear.
Oh, look at that big one.
Look how
Look at that big plane.
Wow. Oh, a little turtle. Oh, look
Has he ever had that much sugar before?
I mean, this stuff's straight rich.
Yeah.
It is very rich.
What kinds do we get?
Chocolate peanut butter, chocolate caramel sea salt, peanut butter, maple pecan, praline pecan.
Me too.
What is that one?
Did you like
Peanut
the
butter.
fudge?
Peanut butter.
Yeah, a little bit.
Family tradition, babe. Have you done this with us? You haven't done this with us before, have you?
No, but my family gets fudge here too.
Yeah. Fudge at the beach. From the fudgery. And look at the sunset. Sunset's still pretty good.
Hot dog.
Hi.
Tennessee whiskey sauce. I don't know.
Guess what?
The sauce, it's like toffee with like a Tennessee whiskey swirl.
Why are you wearing your mask? We're outside.
I don't know.
Oh, I wish I had a boat down here.
Oh my gosh. I hate it.
Can't help
Y'all
it.
ruined